Hello everyone. So I'm in my kitchen and I'm making some peanut butter cookies and I'm getting them ready. So I've got my sugars and my peanut butter already in my KitchenAid mixer. Now I'm going to add in my melted butter, and I like to use, this is a microwave pasta cooker that I use. It's really cool for butter because you put the butter in there. It has its own little microwave safe pad so you don't burn your hands, and a cover. So I use this thing all the time when I'm baking. It works out really well because you always have to have softened butter, and I always forget to take it out ahead of time. So yeah, there you go. And this measuring cup, you can put in your dry ingredients on one end, your wet ingredients on the other, yogurt, whatever it is that you have to put in, and then watch this. I'm just gonna squeeze it right in there. Sorry, the mixer's in the way, but there you go. You get the idea of it. All right, and next we need an egg. So this is a peanut butter cookie recipe from Betty Crocker, and I have to make the dough and then chill it for 2 hours. So one thing I typically do to remind myself is I will write right on top of my recipe, chill the dough for 2 hours, so that I am not starting the oven, getting everything ready, and then look at it and go, oh, I need to chill the dough. Because you know what? I've done that before. So let's see. We've got our shortening, our egg. Now we're going to mix this up. And then I'm going to, once it gets mixed, I'm going to add some of the dry ingredients to it. So I have flour, 1 1/4 cup of flour. So these are the easy read measuring cups. And you can see the measurements all on the end here. So I have it right up to 1 1/4. I'm going to turn this up a little bit. We're going to get some of that shortening. Get that really good and incorporated in there. You want to make sure it's really good and mixed in. You don't want to have clumps of shortening. So I'm just going to really make sure. And my peanut butter was at the end of the jar, so I had some really wet peanut butter and I had some really harder peanut butter. So I just really want to make sure this gets really good and incorporated together. And then I'm going to start adding in my dry ingredients. So I have baking soda, baking powder, flour, and salt. That's what we're going to add in for the rest, and then it's going to be covered and it's going to go in the fridge for 2 hours. Now I already have I'm making soft oatmeal cookies. I already have that batter chilling. That needs to chill for an hour. And then I also make some ultimate chocolate chip cookies. That doesn't have to chill. So that's what I'm going to be making next. And then I'm just going to be making cookies. Oh, well, let's see. It's 1:15 where I am. Who knows? It could take me a little while. But it's fun. I enjoy it. Okay, now this is looking super, super creamy. It's ready. So now we're going to add in the rest of the ingredients. So the flour. And I just like to add it in slowly so that it doesn't end up, number one, going all over the house. And I want to make sure that it gets really good and mixed in. Sometimes if you put a big clump in there, that's what you get. It stays all clumped together. You want it to mix in well with the rest of your ingredients. Slow it, it's better. Better to add it in slow. Sometimes you can't help it though. Sometimes a whole bunch will just jump in because you're tapping it and it's all mixed together. What are you doing for this holiday? Are you making any goodies for anyone? Maybe for your family? We're going to do an easy Christmas Eve. We're just going to do some appetizers, chill out with some family, hang out. I don't even know what we're having for Christmas dinner. I guess I better find out from my mom what I need to make. All right, so there's the flour. All right, now we need baking soda. We need 3/4 teaspoon. powder. And these are really nice because I can stick it right in and level it right off. Measuring spoons. I like those too. I just got these and they stick together. So in the drawer, they stick together. So you're not having to wash all of them because I'm not one that would take the ring and take it apart and take off exactly what I needed. No, I'm not going to do that. All right, so, and salt. We need 1/4 teaspoon of salt. All right. So once this gets pretty good and mixed in together, I'm going to let it run a little bit, and then I always take this, shut it off. I always tap this because, as you can see, I've got dry ingredients all over it. And then I just like to mix this up and just make sure that all of the ingredients on the bottom have been incorporated into my cookie batter. Ask me how I learned that lesson. It's one of those live and learn things. All right, so this is looking pretty good. Show you the consistency of it. Okay, now it's going to go and chill for 2 hours. So that's quite a bit of a time to chill out. So in the meantime, I am going to be making my chocolate chip cookies, making my dough. So I am going to transfer this over to this is my classic batter bowl, which has its own plastic cover, and into the fridge this batter is going to go, and then when my beeper goes off for my 2 hours, we will be baking peanut butter cookies. Whoops, I'm flinging stuff all over. There we go, ready to go into the fridge. So I will jump back on and just show you what I'm up to. Thanks for watching.